Hello YouTube, and let's continue our XCOM live stream play, whatever you want to call it. So, this is our first one of the day, and I think I should start by looking around. It's the new month, we're starting the second month. So, I expect we'll start seeing Thin Men and maybe Seekers? Thin Men and Seekers, right? I can't remember if we get floaters right away or not. Maybe. We'll probably get our Terror mission too. This is going to be an interesting month because
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
we won't actually have laser weapons until the end of the month, and even then it depends on how long it takes to craft them. So I need to save some credits for beam weapons in 17 days.
From what I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth,
Yeah, I know, Shen.
there's not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing that.
Oh yeah, strange. I'm not used to like recording for YouTube at the same time as live streaming yet. Really, I'll get the hang of it one of these days, and it'll be smooth as normal. But for now, you just gotta use your imagination. Once the thermal generator is done, we're gonna want to build at least one satellite uplink, if not two. One would cost us $200 plus 2 satellites, which I think cost $180 right now. Yeah. On the other hand, we could try to build a... I don't know if the timing would work out. We could try to build a... Might excavate this right now, yeah. Because I could put in like a repair bay, which gives the engineering boost adjacency benefit. So I think it's... What is it, 10% per workshop? Yeah. And I think adjacency gives like plus 5% or something. Half, yeah. So if I put a repair bay right here, that would count as 15% discount. If I put a workshop here, it will count as 10 plus 10 plus 5, 25% discount. Thanks, Strange Mind. Yeah, I try to make them relevant to the episode if I can think of it. Sometimes we get generic, like, you know, hello XCOM tubers is kind of generic and boring, but... Yeah, I try to throw in a little bit of creativity at that point. Probably not going to be building another lab. Probably put in whatever gives the adjacency bonus for research, but I actually don't think you need to worry about labs too much. Like, it's not like a huge priority. The quicker you research, the more tech you get, which is good, but then you get less meld because you have more research. You can sort of catch up with the aliens, so... It's got some kind of pros and cons. Workshops are, like, always good, though. Oh, I remember. I was gonna change a little thing so I could recruit some soldiers cheaper. Like, I don't like the fact that we have to pay $25 each, and I kind of wanted to recruit some more because I want to have like maybe 50 soldiers, give or take. But I guess we'll leave it like this until people start dying. We've got probably 36 specialists, or maybe a couple lance corporals too. Thought I saw a lance corporal in here. Yeah, fatigue. I actually got like 4 of those. Not bad. But yeah, I disagree with soldiers costing that much. The other thing we could spend money on, as always, is buying more aircraft. But we've got 4 sort of ready to go. I think we're okay for now. We'll probably save most of our money for satellites, honestly. And I don't know where we're gonna launch them first. Obviously, there's some requests. Everybody wants satellites, so Mexico might be an obvious one because that's our same continent, which means our aircraft can help defend it. And you don't really want to spread to another continent until you've got enough aircraft to move over. So that's kind of that's fair, but I mean, I don't know if we'll even have... I'm kind of doubtful that the satellite uplink will be ready by the time this is done. Those ones definitely not. Let's have a quick look at some bonuses we could get. The United States would help us autopsy and interrogate faster. Not a huge difference, but that's a little bit. Plus more scientists. And I think they changed it so that even though we started here, we don't automatically get air superiority. We have to actually put full coverage to get that bonus now, just like normal. So we probably will start with Mexico and the States, even though the bonus isn't that big a deal. This is nice, but it's not going to help out in the early game at all. Argentina and Brazil. That doesn't seem that useful. That doesn't sound... I don't know if this is retroactive. If this is retroactive, there's no need to get it early on at all. We just wait till later on, and then all the research credits. Like, if you interrogate the right alien, you'll get bonus laser tech or plasma tech research.
That equipment should be passed on directly to the research team.
Workshops are cheaper. Labs and workshops are cheaper. That's the Africa bonus now. That doesn't really matter. Doesn't matter too much. That's nice, but not a big deal. So Africa, I would say, is pretty low priority. They used to give that just global, like, +% income buff, but we don't get that anymore. Not from there, anyway. Oh, it's in Europe. So Europe give us a flat 20% buff. Right now, that would be $80 a month. It's not that much, but it's nice. And then
you tell the men we can't have them.
That doesn't matter too much.
Parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
That's good. This one I would say is better than, like, there was one buff that was like +2 defense for snipers and scouts. +1 HP for infantry and assault. That's actually, for assault, that's a pretty big deal. You could start with basically 6 HP assault by base. Like, if you start with 5 and then promoted to assault, you'd have 6 plus, I think, another one for being assault. You'd have a lot of HP. That's, I mean, HP isn't everything, but that's kind of cool. I like that. This is probably incredibly important. If we want to do mechs, we absolutely need to get France. Because I never have enough meld for anything. Cheaper cash and alloys and Illyrium. That's good too. Illyrium can be tough to get later on. More cash for corpses. They're worth almost nothing. Like, I think they decreased the sell price of a lot of this stuff, so it's not going to make the biggest of differences.
We're monitoring several contacts at the moment, but we may need
and
to diagnose.
Because we automatically lost India, I probably shouldn't worry about going for the Asia buff anytime soon, because it's not going to happen until we can actually assault that base. Which is good. It's just it's a very tough mission. +2 aim. +2 aim for mechs is kind of nice. +2 is not that big a difference. Yeah, so we'll probably go cover North America first, and then we'll probably go to Europe as an overarching plan, assuming we live that long. So 1 satellite uplink will give us 3 total, because it'll be adjacency bonus. That'll be enough for all of North America. The second one would give us 2 more for half of Europe. So we would need 4 uplinks altogether to get all of Europe. It's going to take a while to have enough money for that. But that's kind of the tentative plan. We've got nothing to sell. Nothing that's really worth any real money. We've actually got a fair bit of meld, but we need like hundreds and hundreds of this stuff if you want to make a couple mechs. Alright, let's just let some time go. Time go by. See what happens. Beam lasers are a long way off. We'll definitely start the satellite uplink as soon as we can. Although it probably won't be ready till the end of March, April, May. It won't be ready till the end of May. This is why we did that first research, so we can start getting free scientists. Alright, here goes our first April. The long war goes, I don't really know, Sundeep. We just started. This is our first mission in April, so
we're receiving several urgent.
I don't know. We'll see what we get.
There are abductions in progress at each marked site on the hologlobe.
Okay, so I think we'll want to. We want to get someone to corporal quickly so we can get officer training. So we're going to bring at least 1 lance corporal. But other than that 1 lance corporal, I'm just going to try to get more specialists promoted up a little bit. The lower the rank they are, the less useful they are, and you might as well get them promoted as quickly as you can, because we start getting harder we start getting harder aliens. Yeah, if you want a name, go for it. I think I've got maybe 3 names in here already, if I can remember where they are. Alice was 1 name for somebody. Fella should be in here somewhere. There's Fella McGubbins, and I think I named 1 more. Yeah, actually, I was just gonna say, yeah. I don't think you ever gave me a last name, so that's why that's still there. So anyway, 1 Lance Corporal. Let's see, this is just an abduction mission, so we don't really know much about it. I would like to get a couple assaults promoted up. Snipers tend to be worthwhile. Worthwhile. Not wild, just wild. Gunners. I like gunners. Oh yeah, we want to promote up some medics. Let's get that working. And a scout. It's actually pretty good to always have a scout for Overwatch breaking. That's right. Got to get in the swing of this again. All right, so we'll do a quick loadout. Try not to spend too much time. Yeah, Strange Mind. What do you want the name to be? Just same as your Twitch name? Assault rifle, pistol. This is pretty much what we want infantry for now. Assault. I think I'm gonna generally speaking, I'm gonna give assault flashbangs and shotgun. The sniper gets smoked. That's right. That'll work. Gunner. This is a fairly mobile gunner, which is nice. Laser sight and HP is good. It's pretty solid character. I'll give them a high explosive. Actually, yeah, I don't have any engineers with me this time. We're a little bit low on. Sure, you can have sniper. We got a sniper ready to go. This one didn't have a name, so it's all yours. How about I do it like this, where we go Strange for the first name, and then mine for the last name, because you can't actually have a completely empty last name, and it'll work out, I think. Then we want a medic to have. This is actually a nice HP medic. We'll just give you a med kit. So if you haven't heard, they start with 1 med kit by default, and then you get 2 per slot in addition nowadays, because they changed the perk. Medics also make reasonable carbine users so they can move around a bit quicker, but for now, 3 to 5 damage. You don't want to go down to 2 to 4 damage, really. It's not a good idea. And we'll take the marksman's rifle for the +1 damage, and we'll be short on the short range stuff. Will be a little bit tough. So we will give them another flashbang. Yeah. So we'll have. Well, no, I'll give them a high explosive because we don't really have any. I didn't bring any engineers or rocketeers, so we've got very few options to deal with entrenched enemies. This way, at least we'll have 2 people with grenades. We'll still have a flashbang, a smoke, and a med kit. I tend to play the shooting game anyway, so it should be fine. Alright, let's see what we get. Maybe thin men, maybe seekers. If we are fighting seekers, it's even more reason to not bring carbines and stuff. They won't do any damage.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing. Panic is spreading through.
I do like how Long War
move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Lets you do all the panic missions. I remember in vanilla having to pick 1 out of 3 abduction missions made me so mad. I don't think I can play Enemy Within or Enemy Unknown anymore in vanilla. There's just no way I could handle it.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching.
Okay, well we start in the corner, which is always a little scary.
Rating you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
It's a nice big map though. It's unlikely there's any aliens over here, but possible. It's more likely we'll run into some over here, or on this area. At least in my experience. I haven't played a whole lot of Beta 15, so they could mix it up for me. Well, the assault... Not assault. This is the infantry. It's nice to get the infantry into position, though, so you can get their double shot. So you Zartash, whoever this is, nobody yet. Just go find some thin men. There you go. At least it gives us lots of options on how to deal with this. Now, there's not much we could do to pull back. And if we do pull back, we won't be getting a whole lot of meld, so... I'm thinking we just push into half cover and try to take them out. Problem is, the thin men will be acid splashing us. Everyone loves that. Our sniper does not have snapshot or anything, so... I actually think it's safe to put the sniper here. They'll be out of vision anyway. He'll have squad sight. Should be fine. I'm tempted to pull my infantry back, actually. Yeah, you can't be seen from here. We'll just have some overwatches a little bit further back. And that'll be safer.
Moving to position.
Of course, grouping everyone up like this is always a little bit scary because they can acid fog us or whatever you want to call it. Just nowhere to put anybody.
Solid copy. I'm on it.
So let's pull our infantry back.
Commander.
Out of vision. Overwatch everybody. We didn't really have enough room to move forward, so hopefully we get some nice Overwatch shots here. That's not a good start. Come on, team. Take this guy out. 0 for 2. Amazing. Nope, nobody stopped him. And he shoots. No, he spits. Yeah, I was afraid of that, but I mean, what did I really have options? It was either... I don't know, we didn't really have any good options the way I see it.
That all you got?
I could have pulled back further, I guess. Ugh. Yeah. This is a pretty rough start to this map. Sounds like floaters, yeah. Okay, this start is getting really bad now. Half the team has got acid.
Adjusting aim.
We've only got half cover. There's now 6 aliens activated. Oh, man.
Need to find some new cover.
I hate it when this happens. You're not supposed to get swarmed right by your spawn like that. That's not fair. Totally not fair. And even worse, the floaters are going to be able to flank us, and we've got literally nowhere to go. This is when you're supposed to retreat. It's dumb. But, like, we basically... I should put it to vote. Do you guys think we have any chance of actually fighting these guys off? Without losing half our team? We could still dash. We could leave right now. But with all the acid, like, we can barely shoot. Like, you could throw a grenade, but you have very low throw range when you've been acidified. The medic could theoretically break 1 acid. The assault is in a horrible position. I could run and gun. Maybe kill, like, 1 of them. I hate running. It's such a waste of resources. Ah. I mean, it's worse to lose soldiers. But, like, in my experience, once you start running away from missions, they just keep getting harder until you lose. Well, looks like there's 2 votes for run, so... Disappointing. I'm very upset. 3 votes for retreat. Well, I guess that's that. Can't argue with unanimous votes. We're going to take some damage running, even. Actually, there's a reasonable chance that someone will panic and we won't even be able to run, so... You might be able to take a shot. Maybe we can kill 1 floater on the way out. You never know. Oh good, we hit him! Sniper is unable to move and shoot, although, well, might as well be unable to move and shoot. We'll take a pistol shot, but it's not very good. That'll teach me. I guess we'll do the same thing with our assault. Yeah, too far for shotgun completely. Try, might get one kill.
No way that just happened.
And then everyone else has to dash. And this is a hope you don't panic sort of situation, because if they panic, they're gone. So I guess steadfast. See, last time someone joked about me taking steadfast. Yeah, it's a good joke. All right, let's hope our scout can get out of here. Nope. Oh, maybe. I think we got really lucky.
I want to go home.
Did we? Just stay still. Don't move. Yeah, I know. Okay, we're good. Thumbs up, everybody. Later, Hurst. Or fella. We had a panic chain, but no one got stupid and ran into the floaters, so everyone survives.
Coming home. Mission aborted.
I don't like that kind of start. That's not good. That's a bad start to today's stream for Long War. Nothing, and our infantry's out for 20 days due to basically acid. I guess he took a pistol shot too, a plasma pistol shot. And all of South America is unhappy with us.
We will be watching.
Look at how much panic that cost us. Isn't that ridiculous? One failed mission that was maybe not strictly impossible, but very nearly impossible. Bam, almost maxed out panic. We're doomed. Long term, that is if I wasn't recording, that is when I would just reload and go, give me a better spawn, because that's just not going to work. But I'm not going to do that. We'll see how long we last. I'm not feeling very optimistic about it though. If those are the kind of missions we're going to get. Can't build anything till the generator's done. I guess I know we need a lot of weapon fragments for research, but the engineers are good too. Let's think about this first.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab. 10
weapon fragments here, 20 weapon fragments there. We would have more. This is only classic Sugnif. This isn't supposed to be super impossible. I mean, you're always going to get weapon fragments because we're not capturing anything, so we'll get lots. Maybe I should just take the engineer and call it good. Do you think we'll get more weapon fragments in 8 days? I think I don't know. No, advanced beam lasers require something else, pretty sure. Would be able to do armor. We could start the armor route. Although I don't really like the early armor very much. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to take the extra engineer. Because we need...
arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
We need more engineers to actually get stuff going, basically. Alright, 11 engineers. It's better than 10.
We're picking up a new contact.
This is...
It's generating a strange signal. Looks like it's scanning for something.
I would say normal mode Long War is harder than vanilla Impossible, from my experiences. The difficulty curve is just ridiculous on this. I'm only trying Classic because I already beat it on normal, so I thought, well, let's bump it up one level, see how it goes. We're probably going to lose our one satellite. You watch. Stingray, good luck, buddy. Fighters in the early game aren't super difficult, but they're still tough enough. They upgrade really quickly, too, so... Failing those missions isn't going to help. Oh, man.
No joy here.
I don't think we can stop it. I mean, we hit it... We might have hit it twice. I'm going to send one more out. I'm going to send the guy that's got no kills. Save the other ones for the scouts. But... unless we can do enough damage to stop it from destroying the satellite, we're going to lose the satellite. That's another $180 down the drain. They didn't even send a scout this month. The first thing they sent was a fighter. 2 hits. Bring it out.
Disengaging.
Well, we hit. I think we hit it twice with stingrays and twice with the avalanche. I feel honestly, Long War needs to be played with a bit of reloading. If you try to play Iron Man, I don't know how anyone ever finishes on Iron Man. Like, I don't know. I guess it must be possible, but it seems ridiculous to me. We got our thermal generator done. Looks like it didn't shoot down the satellite. I believe what they did is, if you do enough damage, you can stop their mission. So maybe we did enough damage to the satellite or to the fighter that it stopped its mission. Because usually those things shoot those down. Okay, we've got power now, which is half the battle. Yes, Hurst is indeed fellow McGovern's. Pretty sure... I don't know if I have enough spare money to really do that right now, but I mean, it'd be nice to start heading towards the next thermo, but... Let's start the satellite uplink. It's gonna take 21 days. Gonna excavate that. Might have like a workshop block over here. Workshop, foundry, you know, all that kind of stuff. I'd like to put the alien containment and stuff that doesn't get adjacency bonuses somewhere not near labs and workshops and power. So maybe like around here or something. This thermal generator is a real pain though, starting right there. So let's do this. I could start another satellite uplink, but I think that's I won't have enough money to build satellites as well as the aircraft that I would need. I might throw in a fission generator somewhere around here, maybe. The repair bay is cheap, so I'm gonna... Or maybe I should just start... Maybe I should just put the foundry in first. Yeah, let's get the foundry going. I don't have a whole lot of money here, so I can't build everything. Yeah, Commander and fellow McGubbins have been around a fair while. Jay's been lurking around too. He's been around for a long time as well. Saving up. Got to keep a fair bit of money for the lasers though. That's important.
Commander, we're detecting a new contact, much larger than anything we've previously encountered.
When it rains, it
I recommend we
pours.
scramble our best-equipped fighters if we're going to
I'm just gonna have a look at it. There's really nothing we can do about it. There's no way to shoot these down right now. What have you missed, Commander? Depends on if you can hear me or not.
Engaging bogey.
Oh, okay, run. Well, you got to see it. That looked like a transport to me. So, if it lands in Canada, we can have a really, really fun mission.
Contact detected.
Are you kidding me? We haven't even refueled yet. Alright, Quirky Owen. It's all up to you to stop a scout.
We're in pursuit.
This is insane. Alright, good start. That's great. Alright, we did shoot it down. I believe you get $100 for smalls. Half damage. That was okay. I'm not going to complain about that. So, we did get $100 and probably, I think that was 11 days of damage. I've got one left, huh? And that would be his third kill, so this guy's getting pretty good at shooting stuff down, at least. I'm tempted to order another interceptor, but I want to see how much the laser beams, the beam weapons are going to cost first. Let's find out what this thing does. Oh, maybe it's an abduction. Okay.
Commander,
That's
we
fine.
picked up multiple requests for assistance.
We're off to
About 2
Calgary.
targets are marked on the
Let's
report.
try to not suck as bad as last time. I still need to bring some Lance Corporals to get the officer training unlocked, so that dude's first. And again, I stand by my decision to bring specialists. I mean... Need a medic. And an assault. I would say, most important, I will almost always bring a medic and a scout, sorry. Medic and a scout. No infantry is a bit weird, but the engineers are nice too to have. I usually bring 1 infantry, 1 medic, and 1 scout minimum, but we'll try without the infantry. So I'm pretty sure this guy was set up the way I liked it. He was so slow, I gave him a spare inventory slot to give him a little bit more mobility. The assaults get the flashbangs, the engineers get double grenades, snipers get smoke, yeah. Medics get medkits, and scouts get, I guess this is all crew that I had originally taken the first time. I mean, Strange Mind, this is basically what always happens in Long War. Even on normal, this is what usually happens. The first month went really well, though. The Monday, Wednesday streams, we did really, really well. Also, I'm going to put a cut for YouTube here. It's been 30 minutes, so YouTube will see this episode tomorrow. Whatever tomorrow is for them.